Marcus Aurelius rules for emotional control. Emotions shape our lives, they influence our decisions, they shape our relationships, and often, they determine how we respond to the challenges of everyday life. But there is one important question many people never stop to ask. Are we in control of our emotions? Or are our emotions in control of us? More than 2,000 years ago, a Roman emperor struggled with this very question. His name was Marcus Aurelius. He ruled one of the largest empires in history. His days were filled with responsibility, political pressure, military conflict, and constant uncertainty. Yet despite all of this, Marcus Aurelius trained his mind to remain calm, to remain disciplined, and most importantly, to remain emotionally balanced. In his personal journal, later known as Meditations, he wrote down reflections and reminders to himself about how to control his thoughts and emotions. These writings were never meant to be published. They were private notes, lessons he used to guide his own mind. But today, they have become one of the most powerful guides for emotional control. In this video, we will explore several of Marcus Aurelius' most important rules for mastering your emotions, rules that can help you remain calm, focused, and mentally strong even during the most difficult moments of life. Let us begin with the first rule. The first rule is simple: separate the event from your reaction. Most people believe that events themselves cause emotional pain, but Marcus Aurelius understood something deeper. Events do not control your emotions, your interpretation of those events does. Imagine someone speaks harshly to you. Immediately, anger begins to rise. Your mind starts replaying the words. The thoughts become louder. Your emotions grow stronger, but pause for a moment. Ask yourself something important. Did the words themselves create the anger? Or did your interpretation of those words create the anger? Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that external events are neutral. They are simply things that happen. What truly creates emotional disturbance is the meaning we attach to them. Once you understand this idea, something powerful happens. You realize that your emotional response is not automatic. It is something you can influence, something you can guide, and with practice, something you can control. The second rule is to focus only on what you can control. This principle lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Many emotional struggles come from trying to control things that are simply outside our power. Other people's opinions, unexpected problems, events that have already happened. No matter how much energy we spend worrying about these things, we cannot change them. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to focus only on his own thoughts and actions. These are the things that truly belong to us. When you shift your focus in this way, your mind becomes calmer. Instead of resisting reality, you begin working with it. Instead of complaining about circumstances, you start asking a better question. What can I do right now? This simple shift transforms frustration into action, and action builds emotional strength. The third rule is to pause before reacting. Most emotional reactions happen instantly. Someone criticizes you, anger appears, something goes wrong, frustration rises immediately. But Marcus Aurelius trained himself to pause before responding. He understood that between an event and your reaction, there is a small moment, a quiet space where choice exists. In that moment, you have the ability to decide how you will respond. Will you react impulsively, or will you respond with calm reasoning? This small pause is incredibly powerful because it interrupts the automatic flow of emotion. It allows your mind to slow down. And once your mind slows down, clarity appears. Very often, the response that first appears in anger is not the response that leads to peace. By pausing, you give yourself the chance to choose wisely. The fourth rule is to see the bigger picture. Many problems feel overwhelming in the moment: a disagreement, a mistake, an inconvenience. But Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to step back and look at life from a wider perspective. He reflected on the vastness of time, the countless generations that lived before him, and the countless generations that would come after him. In comparison to the scale of history, most of our daily frustrations are incredibly small. The argument you had yesterday, the inconvenience you experienced today, these things rarely matter in the long run. When you train your mind to zoom out and see the larger picture, emotions lose their intensity. What once felt overwhelming begins to feel temporary, and what once felt personal begins to feel insignificant. Perspective creates calm. The fifth rule is to expect difficulties. Many people become emotionally overwhelmed because they expect life to be easy. When challenges appear, they feel surprised and frustrated. But Marcus Aurelius practiced something very different. Each morning he reminded himself that he would meet difficult people, people who were impatient, people who were selfish, people who were dishonest. This was not pessimism, it was preparation. By expecting challenges, he was ready for them. When difficulties appeared, they felt normal instead of shocking. And because he expected them, he was able to respond with patience instead of anger. Life becomes much easier when you stop expecting perfection. Challenges are not interruptions, they are part of the human experience. The sixth rule is to focus on your character, not your reputation. One of the most common sources of emotional distress is worrying about what others think. Criticism can feel painful. Negative opinions can create anxiety. But Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that the judgments of others do not define who you are. What truly matters is your character, your honesty, your fairness, your discipline. These qualities belong to you. They cannot be taken away by someone else's opinion. When you stop chasing approval, something important happens. Your emotional stability becomes stronger, because your self-worth is no longer controlled by the reactions of others. You begin measuring yourself by your actions, not by praise, not by criticism, but by the integrity of your choices. The seventh rule is to accept reality. Many emotional struggles come from resisting what has already happened. We replay events in our minds, we imagine different outcomes, we wish things had gone differently. But Marcus Aurelius believed that peace begins with acceptance, not passive acceptance, but rational acceptance. Accepting reality means recognizing what cannot be changed. Once you stop fighting against reality, your mind becomes free to focus on something more important. Your response, your next action, your ability to move forward with clarity. Acceptance is not weakness, it is strength, because it allows you to conserve your mental energy for the things that truly matter. The eighth rule is to train your mind every day. Emotional control is not something that appears overnight. It is a skill that grows through consistent practice. Marcus Aurelius trained his mind through reflection, through writing, through constant reminders of Stoic principles. Each day he examined his thoughts, he questioned his reactions, he reminded himself how he wanted to live. This daily training strengthened his discipline. Just as physical exercise strengthens the body, mental training strengthens the mind. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to practice patience. Every frustration becomes an opportunity to practice calmness. Over time, these small practices reshape the way you respond to life. The ninth rule is to remember that emotions are temporary. When strong emotions appear, they often feel overwhelming. Anger can feel permanent. Sadness can feel endless. But Marcus Aurelius understood something important. Emotions are temporary states. They rise, they reach a peak, and eventually they fade. When you remember this, you stop letting emotions control your actions. Instead of reacting immediately, you allow the feeling to pass. Patience becomes your greatest ally, because you know that no emotional storm lasts forever. Finally, Marcus Aurelius believed in returning to inner calm. No matter how chaotic the world becomes, the mind can remain steady. He described the mind as a place of inner refuge, a place where reason and clarity exist. Whenever emotions rise, you can return to that place. Take a breath, observe your thoughts, allow the storm to pass. This inner discipline is the foundation of emotional control. Think about these rules together. Separate events from your interpretation. Focus on what you can control. Pause before reacting. See the bigger picture. Expect difficulties. Focus on your character. Accept reality. Train your mind daily. Remember that emotions are temporary. Return to inner calm. These principles guided the life of Marcus Aurelius, and even today, they remain powerful tools for mastering the mind. Because emotional control is not about suppressing feelings, it is about understanding them, guiding them, and responding with wisdom rather than impulse. Life will always contain challenges, but when you train your mind to remain calm, those challenges lose their power. You become steady, resilient, focused, and strong. And that is the true strength of Stoic philosophy.